Vehicle Virgins was originally founded to help high school and college students find their first car. So, to stay true to its roots, here are the best first cars under $5,000. Now, there are a lot of considerations that go into your first car. If you're under 18, regardless if you're paying for the car, maintenance, insurance, you're going to need help from your parents for titling and registration and insurance reasons. That means they probably are going to have some say in what type of car it is, which is interesting because, as I'll explain, teenagers and parents have very different ideas of what the ultimate first car is. From parents, practicality, reliability, safety, and price. Teenagers, a little bit different. The key factors for a younger driver are speed, race car. Race car, is it completely unsafe? Will it drift? And will it get girls? Doesn't really align with what your parents want, but here is a list that has some neutral options and some that are far skewed one way or the other. The ultimate attainable first car is the E36 BMW M3. And I suggest, if you're looking into it, to get one quickly because these are going up in value. It used to be extremely easy to find an E36 M3 for $3,500 to $5,000. Now you've got to search really hard to find them under $5,000, and mint condition ones are going for much higher than that. But a simple search on SF Bay Area Craigslist revealed there's plenty around the $5,000 or $6,000 mark that can be brought down with some negotiation into your budget. Now, why is it the perfect first car? Well, from an adult's perspective, it's a terrible first car. But from a teenager's perspective, it looks like Darth Vader. It's incredibly aggressive, it's nimble, it's fun, it looks good, and it sounds really good. It's available in a coupe, convertible, or a sedan, so you've got tons of different options depending upon what you're looking for. You can also get an automatic or a manual. My suggestion is get the manual, learn how to drive stick on the car. You will be forever grateful. It'll be hard at first, but you'll figure it out. And don't get the convertible, because an older convertible like the E36 M3 will likely rattle and squeak until you're annoyed out of your mind. The US models have 240 horsepower, which is plenty for a light car. Europe, well, they got a little luckier, as they usually do. 286 horsepower all the way up to 321. Lucky bastards. From a reliability and practicality standpoint, the Mark IV Golf is an excellent choice. Made from 1997 to 2004, there is a Golf for everyone. There's a 3-door version, a 5-door hatchback, as well as an estate. There's even an engine option for everyone, all the way from the base model 1.4 liter, making 74 horsepower, getting good gas mileage and being safe, to the R32 that makes 239 horsepower out of a 3.2 liter engine. Of course, that's going to be more expensive. The Mark IV Golf was built extremely well. The underpinnings are also pretty much identical to that of a similar year Audi A3. They are also extremely reliable, super easy to find under $5,000, and is an excellent first car. Topping one of the best cars under $5,000 that is extremely safe is the 2006 to 2007 Ford Taurus. Actually, if you can get a 2008 for under $5,000, which is possible with some negotiation, it's a better looking car and just as safe. The Ford Taurus is a bigger vehicle, and that's very helpful in accidents to have that mass around you to protect yourself. So if you're trying to convince your parents to let you buy a certain car, the Ford Taurus is definitely a safe bet. With an IIHS top pick, very good frontal crash test ratings, as well as side and rear, you'll be safe, and if it's a 2008, it actually looks pretty good. This was actually Street Speed 717's first car, a 1989 Chevy K 1500. K stands for all-wheel drive. With the 350 motor, the 5.7 liter V8, it is absolutely bulletproof, reliable, and provides plenty of power. Of course, you've got the truck bed, which means you can go around getting free stuff off free Craigslist section, throwing it in the back. You can tailgate, you can go mud bogging, you can go off-roading. It is definitely an awesome choice. There are tons of Chevy 1500s, Silverados out there that are in the budget. Note, the C-Series vehicles are rear-wheel drive, and the Ks are four-wheel drive. Last but not least is the NA generation Mazda Miata, made from 1990 to 1997. This is definitely one of the absolute most fun cars you can get for under $5,000, and because it doesn't have that much power with its 1.6 liter engine, it's actually quite a bit safer than something like an M3. But with a curb weight of 2,000 pounds, it's basically one of the lightest cars you can possibly get that has a roof over your head and a windshield and is not an all-out race car. You can get it in an automatic or a manual. Once again, I recommend getting it in a manual. In 1994, they came out with a 1.8 liter engine, which is a little bit more free revving. Doesn't really matter which one you get, but you're ready to go to your local autocross events. You can convert it into a spec Miata race car when you get older and still wanted to keep your first car. Definitely something to consider. So there you have it, 5 of the best first cars under $5,000. I hope you found this video informative. Like always, please browse the channel and subscribe. If you're new, thank you so much for watching. We've got some awesome videos coming up, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell to stay tuned. Look forward to seeing you next video.